Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon card opening. So today, we are opening up the brand spanking new set, for me anyways, Twilight Masquerade. And of course, we are continuing the theme of doing every build and battle box by doing, well, the Twilight Masquerade build and battle box. Yeah, so, Twilight Masquerade, huh? New set. Honestly, not that hyped for it. It's been this one and Temporal Forces that have just been like, yeah, okay, it makes sense. This is a DLC set, much like Chilling Reign from the Sword and Shield era, where it gave us the birds and Calyrex. This is kind of the set for the Teal Mask DLC. I had to pull that one out of my brain. In Scarlet and Violet, so you know it features Ogerpon, Bloodburn Ursaluna, Sinistea, and Sinistea, rather, and Poltergeist. Those are the cards I want to pull from the set. We'll get to that in a moment. And yeah, I've gone in pretty blind. I have not watched a single opening. I have not looked at the card list for the set, for the most part. I'll talk about that in a second. And for the most part, most of the ultra rare cards and illustration rares and trainers will all be new to me, so you can kind of see my first reaction to the set. In terms of cards I want to pull from it, as I already mentioned, there is a Sinistea EX, which I've seen, and a Sinistea EX alternate art, which would be my dream pull from the set. That would be absolutely fantastic. There is also a Poltergeist Illustrator rare that I would absolutely not mind pulling, but other than that, I think the Ogerpon cards are pretty cool. A lot of people are hating on the alternate Ogerpons because they all kind of look the same. I'm actually quite a big fan of how they look, so if I was able to pull any of those, I would certainly not be complaining. Of course, there's the 4, there's the Teal Mask, the Wellspring Mask, the Heart Flame Mask, and the Rock Mask. I almost had all of them, but I did not. So yeah, any of those cards would be cool. There's also the regular Sinistea from the set, just the rare holo that I would not mind pulling. In terms of the build and battle box, we obviously have that pre-built deck. The promo that I would like the most would, of course, be the Thwackey deck, because I do like the Rillaboom line quite a bit. Also, in that Thwackey deck, we do have a pretty high chance of getting both Poltergeist and Sinistea as non-holo rares, which would be pretty cool, especially because I believe in the set, Sinistea, the fully evolved form, would be a rare holo, rather. So, getting that as a regular rare would be pretty sick. But the other promos, again, much like Temporal Forces, there really isn't a bad set of promos in the set. There's Infernape, Frostlass, and Tatsujiri. Of those, I'd actually rather not get Infernape, mainly because I just don't really like Infernape. I know it's definitely a personal preference. A lot of you do like Infernape, and I respect that. But in terms of starters, it is one of my lesser, I wouldn't say least favorite, but lesser liked starters from just all of them in general. But yeah, Frostlass or Tatsujiri I would also be completely fine with. I would not complain either way. We also get our 4 packs of Twilight Masquerade. You guys know how this works. I've opened one for every single Scarlet and Violet set so far, and we'll plan to do it on every future set that has it, aside from, obviously, you know, the special expansions. But yeah, essentially, it's just going to be the deck, a little bit of packs, and a little quick video for you guys today. So, I actually got this. These build and battle boxes are actually quite cheap in compared to other products, which is another reason why I like opening them so much. A average booster pack goes for around $4, maybe like $4.50. If you go to like Walmart or Target, I believe it's $5. Definitely recommend buying things online if you're gonna. So this build and battle box I got for $18, brand spanking new. I believe they retail for like $20, so that's pretty good. But again, $20 for 4 packs is genuinely pretty good. You know those booster bundles that I've opened before in the past? Those range from around $25 to $30, and you get 6 packs in those. So about 20 for 4 is another very good deal. And you guys seeing this? You see this plastic right now? This is not giving at all. I guess that means that whatever's in there is going to be good. It's a little crushed, by the way. I guess it got crushed in the mail on the way here. But, I mean, I don't really care about the condition of the box as long as the cards on the inside are A-okay. Here it is again without any plastic on it. Again, not very exciting. And then, of course, you remove the Ogerpon just to find a bigger Ogerpon, and on the back, probably a different one. No, on the back, we actually have Blood Moon Ursaluna. I actually haven't seen the packs yet. I'm assuming this is one and this is one. I would assume the other 2 pack arts are going to be Sinistea, which would be very cool. as well as maybe another form of Ogerpon. I guess we'll find out in a second. I'm going to not spoil what the pre-release promo is just yet. I'm going to turn that over. So I'll show you that in a moment. But I do want to see this, which is usually pretty lame actually, so I'm not super excited. A Festival of Mischief and Mystery. So this is just a lame little insert you get with each one of these. I'll try and show it to you better. You got Ursaluna and Ogerpon on it. Here's your building tips. Get ready to build in battle with Pokemon TCG Scarlet and Violet Twilight Masquerade. Here's some tips to get you started. And if you wanted to read them, by all means, they're right there. But it looks like it actually tells us up top what's in the set. So you got Blood Moon Ursaluna EX, Sinistcha EX, of course, that's the one I'd want to pull. Greninja, Dragapult, and Macargo Dazzle as Terra Pokemon EXs. Okay. Oh, the Greninja is actually one I saw. I did see the Greninja alternate art, like the fighting type one. Pretty cool card. Not really my style of card, but if I get it again, I would certainly not complain. And then Dragapult and Macargo are also in the set. A-Specs are back, and that's about it. So again, nothing too exciting on the back. Here's your checklist. Again, you can pause and see that if you really care. We go inside, and we should have 4 packs. Let's see if I was correct about the pack art. So you got Ursaluna, Sinistcha, which is definitely the pack art I want to save, 2 Sinistchas, and an Ogerpon. So we actually don't know what the 4th pack art is. I guess we'll save that spoiler for a different video. I do like the Sinistcha artwork, obviously. This one is honestly a little lame, but the Ogerpon is also pretty dang cool. And as for our pre-release promo, the big moment of the video, hoping for Thwackey? It's Thwackey. Okay, that's... usually I actually get exactly what I want out of these. I am pretty dang lucky with these things, but... is there going to be a Sinistcha inside? That opened very strangely. See that? It's opening like a little plastic string thing. So we get this open. It should just pop right off now. There we go. Again, I guess a little too much TMI, but I did just shower. So if I like hold these cards and they get like a weird thumb imprint, that's why, because I, like normal people, do like to take, well, warm showers. We should actually get the whole Rillaboom line in this video. It's simply just out of this deck, which is very cool. I did not know they were in the set. I guess I should have figured because Thwackey is a pre-release promo. We have Boom Boom Groove and Beat. Pretty cool right there. That is our pre-release promo. I'll add that to the collection. Of course, I've mentioned this in a previous video, but the plan for these pre-release promos is to get a whole frame of them by the end of the Scarlet and Violet era. So every set from Scarlet and Violet base set to whatever the last one is. I'll have a giant frame, and that'll be my background pieces, having every Scarlet and Violet pre-release promo in it. So Thwackey is actually a very cool card to add to that. Here is your trainer's tips. It looks like it's going to feature Thwackey and Florges in this one. Again, here is the insert, I guess. It just kind of shows you what the set is. This one's very cool because it has Sinistcha on it. Again, anything Sinistcha in this video would be absolutely fantastic. I love Sinistcha. I already loved the Poltegeist line, but Sinistcha just made it a whole lot better. And I'll quickly run through this whole deck. It looks like we have Florges, which is just a regular uncommon. I'm assuming we're going to have the whole line in here. Yep, there's Floette. Actually, a pretty cool artwork on that card. And then Flabebe. Next up is Rillaboom, which is, again, just an uncommon. Surprised that's not a rare holo in the set. A Thwackey. I'm going to set these ones aside because I do collect this line. And then, of course, Grookey. It saves me that headache of having to pull them in packs, that's for sure. We have Diplin. So, Pokemon from the Teal Mask I completely forgot existed, but he's here too. As well as Applin, the pre-evolution. Pheasantipity. Are we going to have all 3 in the set? No, it just looks like Pheasantipity. This is a regular holo in the set. I'm guessing so is... not Ogerpon, Okidogi, and Monkey Dory. But Pheasantipity would be my favorite of the 3, so pretty cool when you get there. Youngster from Scarlet and Violet base set. I wonder how many of these boxes he's been in. We got Jack. We got Picnicker, which is actually a promo. You see that? That is very interesting. Is it exclusive to this? Or is it exclusive to something else? I'm not... That's very interesting. I wonder if this came on like a Japanese thing and they put it in here. I don't know. I'm going to have to look that one up after. I'm going to put it in the Grookey pile. We have Festival Grounds, Buddy Buddy Poffin, Rare Candy, Ultra Ball. So I'm guessing just a bunch of trainers at this point. Rescue Board. And then is it just going to be, yep, it's just a whole bunch of grass and psychic energies, as well as 2 luminous energies from Paldea Evolved, it looks like, at the very end. Here is your code for the deck. I'm very intrigued by that Picnicker card. Don't know why it's a promo. Just gives me something to look up after the video. But yeah, we have 4 packs of Twilight Masquerade. I'll save both Sinistcha packs for the end, and I'll start off with Blood Moon Ursaluna. So, all 10 cards in this pack, no matter what they are, should be brand spanking new to me. Of course, in these videos, especially with the Scarlet and Violet era, I'm mainly looking for Illustrator rares. Those are my favorite types of cards, over just pure EXs. Of course, I do not complain. I actually am quite happy when I get regular EXs or obviously full art or anything like that, but if I had to pick something to get, it would be an illustration rare. Here is the code for Twilight Masquerade. I'm kind of off my game today. We start off with a Dragon-type Applin. I wonder if there's also a Dragon-type Diplin in the set. We have a Swirlix, a pretty cool looking card there. Pretty close to just being one of those cards where it's the stock art and then a background, but they did change up his pose a little bit, which is pretty cool. Litwick, I do love Litwick. I mean, who doesn't? Poochyena, pretty sure he was in Temporal Forces too. We got Sunflora, a Boomerang Energy. I'm guessing you can trade that from Pokemon to Pokemon. We have Rhyfort, who a lot of people like for a lot of different reasons. Oh, a reverse holo of a Poltergeist. We will absolutely take that. Second card is a reverse holo of a Ninetales. So we got 2 Pokemon I do actually collect in reverse holo form. That is absolutely fantastic. I'll put them both in the back. But our final card of the first pack is a Blissey EX Full Art. Wow. All right. What a start to this opening, huh? Oh, I forgot to get the energy out the back. I do actually really like the colors on this card with the pink in the background. I've been doing very well with EX Full Arts in the last couple of videos. You know, I had Torterra last episode, and other examples that I can definitely think of. But Blissey EX is actually a really great start to this opening. I'm a big fan of EX Full Arts. I like them a lot more than just regular EXs. I would say I also like them more than Full Art Trainers. And maybe in some cases even more than some alternate arts. So Blissey EX is a fantastic start to this opening, and I am absolutely not complaining about an EX Full Art. But we're going to move on to pack 2 with our Teal Mask Ogerpon. Wow, I can't complain. If you didn't see my Temporal Forces Elite Trainer box opening, you can tell I didn't actually change the background from the last video. If you're really observant, I just put that up there because I have not cleaned my desk. If I showed you what was to my right, you all would be embarrassed for me. It is a complete disaster. There's like stacks of games, stacks of books, stacks of cards. It is an absolute disaster. Here is the code. I will take off the energy this time. It is a basic electric energy. And we also have Abra, so I'm guessing Kadabra is in the set for the first time since, well, 151, but now he's in like a not special expansion, which is pretty cool. But we just have regular Abra, a Skarmory, actually pretty cool artwork on that guy. We have Applin, a grass-type Applin. I guess they have both grass and dragon Applin lines in the set. I do wonder if they put Hydrapple in the set. It might be too early for him. Snorunt in a little igloo. That's kind of cute. Heracross. They do have a very simplistic style out of these cards, which I am a big fan of. But we also have Heracross. I already said that. Palafin, just the normal Palafin. So in case you didn't know, Palafin and Finizen do have the same design, except for one just has a heart. So it is cool to see one that's just not hero form Palafin. Of course, all the Palafin cards we've had up to this point have been the big superhero hero form, but it is nice to see the zero form of Palafin. Actually confused me a little bit because I read that and I thought it was Finizen. And we have the handheld fan. Awesome. We have a Love Ball because it matches our Blissey very well back there. We have a Finizen. This is what the Finizen looked like. As you can tell, they are very similar in design. And the final card is a Screamtail EX. Okay. So we are going 2 for 2 in terms of EX cards in this opening. We have another pink cute guy here with Screamtail. Of course, Screamtail is an ancient Pokemon from Pokemon Violet. Nope, other one, Pokemon Scarlet. And, I mean, yeah, I do like these future and ancient cards, the design on them, especially in reverse holo form. But yeah, I will absolutely take the 2 for 2 cards we had so far. I'm assuming we are going to get shut out of these two Sinistcha. I will never, ever get that right. I will say Sinistea for the rest of my life. It is very strange they decided to switch those around, because it used to be Sinistea to Poltegeist, and now it's Poltegeist to Sinistcha. Again, I will always say Sinistea. I can make a counter if you want, but I'm pretty sure it will be every time. It's just strange that they decided to flip those cards around. I mean, I like both Pokemon a lot, so I'm not complaining, but it's just a strange choice on their part. Here's the basic Dark Energy. We have a Varoom to start this pack in a very urban-looking city. I believe urban is for city. I might be wrong. We have a Wattrel going over some mountains. Volby. I feel like this is the first time we've had a Volby card in a while, maybe since Sun and Moon. We have a Goldeen in a fireworks show. A Leafeon. Okay, I do actually collect Leafeon, so we're getting a lot of Pokemon I collect in this video. I do realize I forgot to put the Grookey line up, but I think y'all survive. A very awesome looking Reverum artwork, actually. There's a Rillaboom that we got in the building battle box. We have a Ducklet, a very interesting style on that, almost looks watercolor. We have a Nosepass, and the final card would be an Okie Dokie. So our first holo is one of the Loyal 3 from Scarlet and Violet. He's got his little chain swinging around, and they actually made him a fighting type in the set. I do know that in Shrouded Fable, the upcoming Scarlet and Violet special expansion, I believe, they made him a dark type EX, so it is pretty cool that for the holo version in this set, they did just make him a fighting type. But yeah, 1 pack left. Again, I can't really complain with the 2 Pokemon that we got in this opening, but I would always hope for some kind of illustration rare, or maybe even an alt-art if we want to be really greedy. But especially compared to the Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces Build and Battle Box opening, this opening has been absolutely great in comparison, and I really can't complain. But you never know. It's not over till it's over. We still have 1 pack left. We're going to start off with Nosepass, the card we just pulled in reverse holo form. Jinx, okay, I'm glad they're bringing Jinx back. It does look like she's hereditarily balding, not balling. Floette, again, we just saw her in the Build and Battle Box. Sunkern. Snorlax, who looks like he's got his fist ready for a fight. We got Morpeko. Carmen, oof. We got Tatsujiri, one of the pre-release promos we could have gotten as a reverse holo. We have Girafarig as our second reverse holo, so we did not get any illustration rares in this opening, unfortunately. And the final card would be a Sinistcha. So I really cannot complain with this opening. One of the cards I was actually looking for in terms of rare holo in a Sinistcha. And we got Sinistcha out of the Sinistcha pack, and that is certainly something I will not complain about. With this attack, Spill the Tea. I'm going to show you guys that. What a funny name for an attack. But yeah, wow, that was a really good opening, actually. So 4 cards to summarize. Unfortunately, no rare reverse holos. I swear those have become rare in the Scarlet and Violet era, actually. I really genuinely cannot complain about any of the cards I got today. But I do have 5 cards to summarize out of 4 packs. 2 rare holos in Okie Dokie and Sinistcha. Again, love me some Sinistcha. Not Sinistea, Sinistcha. We have Thwackey, our pre-release promo from the box. Again, big fan of the Rillaboom line, so again, big W on that card. We have 1 regular EX in Screamtail, a very interesting ancient Pokemon that I'm surprised they made into an EX, because honestly, I could have just seen it being a rare holo forever. And the best pull of the opening, also the first one we got, the Blissey EX Full Art, which I absolutely love the colors on this card. I know I already said it, but I do really love the pink style of this card. I swear a lot of these full arts are a lot darker than this, so it is nice to see a bright pink and white Pokemon on a pink card. But yeah, I think we're going to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. I would like to say one thing. I don't know how much Twilight Masquerade I'm going to open in the future. I don't want to spoil what I'm going to do with the set, but I was thinking of doing something pretty special on a live stream for it. So if I maybe don't open as much Twilight Masquerade as a lot of other people are, just stay tuned. I'll say that. But for right now, I'm going to thank you all very much for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves. Mental health is important, and I'll see you all in my next video. Ta-ta for now.